When the church partners with the world, where do we draw the line?
Often we're asked the question, what relationship should the church have to government organizations, to NGOs, to various organizations that may not always be in harmony with the church? What relationship should the Seventh Day Adventist Church have with the ecumenical movement? The scripture, I think, is helpful to us in those areas. If you look, for example, in the New Testament, and so we always try to look to get some biblical answer to these questions. In John, the 17th chapter, Jesus talks about the importance of truth. And he says in John 17, verse 17, "Sanctify them by your truth, thy word is truth." So God's people are sanctified, they're set apart by truth. Truth is that which defines us. Once we compromise the integrity of that truth, then we are on the road to disaster. So any relationship that we have must never be a compromising relationship. Now, that then leads us to another question, in that the second question is, once you settle the question of truth, that the Adventist Church is a Christ-centered, Bible-based, truth-oriented body, a remnant that God has raised up, then you ask the question about influence. Is it possible that we can be part of organizations without compromising our integrity to have a positive influence on them? And the answer to that question certainly is yes. Was Jesus criticized because he went and ate with publicans? He sure was. In fact, they said, hey, he's eating with wine bibbers. Go back to the late 1800s. Ellen White encouraged us to align with the temperance movement, but yet those temperance movements were aligned with Sunday movements. But yet she said, we can have an influence there. So here's the balancing act that the church must play. First, as a Bible-based denomination, never to compromise truth. Secondly, to look for every area possible, that there be a positive witness for Christ in any possible area. I'll give you another example. In the late 1980s, I held evangelistic meetings in Poland, and it seemed impossible. It was under communism. It was a very difficult situation. We held in the Leningrad Theater, a theater dedicated to Lenin. The only reason we could do that is because the president of the Polish Union at the time had developed some very good friends in Parliament and in government, and he was able to bridge and point out that Seventh-day Adventists were interested in physical, mental, spiritual wholeness. And so influence, yes, compromise, never.